Emperor of Benin Kingdom, who reigned between 1481 and 1503 AD. This means that Agba and all his Igede children are of the royal blood of the Oba of Benin Kingdom.
As we are made to understand, you are children of Agba. As they have given each and every one of you the brief history of this place, you will now know that you are from this place. As history had it, Orakwe had 12 sons. As listed there, the most senior Male died early. The rest 11 children form the 6 units of Ora, which you will visit one by one. At the tail end, as you Agba children, the brief history of Agba, how he decided to put you people in Benue across River State, is stated clearly there. Our father Agba was a renowned tourist. He was a businessman to the core at the early days. He was at Ife. The interest he gathered there was the Yorubas initiating people with chieftaincy title. He got interested and decided to bring same to his fatherland. This land is Ora Ekpe, the father of Ora. We only shorten it by calling Ora. But our father, which is your father, is Ora Ekpe. In short, this Ora Ekpe came to this world, was brought to this world by Opame, Prince Opame, the son of Oba Ewel, the Ogidigan. He was Ewel the Great, the king of Benin. He had a son called Opame, that's Prince Opame. Because of his misbehavior, he did a lot of things that the Benin kingdom could not bear. Being a prince, they could not do anything to him, rather than to say he should leave the land. He was exiled in the middle 15th century. He left Benin with some friends and uncles, with carriers, with well-wishers, name it, with laborers, cutting the footpath. All these people who followed him down here settled here, and they are known as the Onwa people today. We have 2 local governments, Onwa East and West. But he gave birth to a son that is known as Ora. Before he left Benin, the father allowed him to leave Benin with mixed feelings. But he told the Benin people that this boy you are exiling from Benin is the only person that can save Benin from problems in future. Since you say he should go, let him go in peace. Let him go. You are the children of Agba, the 11th son of Ora. As I earlier told you, when he finished with Ife, he went to Asaba, to Ida, and others. Probably that was how he settled there. He was a herbalist. Herbalist with a difference. that he had people who were playing drums when he's going, playing music. This drum had two edges. It's known as Igede. To us here, the drum is known as Igede. Probably you derive your name from Igede to the Igede. It is that drum. Instead of Igede, you now call it Igede over there. This is your land. You are at home. You should feel at home. You have come. Today is a day you should mark in your lifetime. Transfer to your children's children. As from today, whatever you lay your hands on will be blessing from God. Whatever you do will flourish. You will never have cause to regret your coming here today.
Amen.
By and by, I don't say you should leave Benue, but you'll be transferring home gradually. As our father left Benin, later became Oba Ozolwa, as the father earlier said. Because when the father died, instead of sending for him, they took one of his brothers, mounted the throne. That's Oba Olwa. Olwa sat on the throne for only 14 days. He was still doing his coronation when he died on the throne. They took his second brother, put him on the throne, that's Ezoti, Oba Ezoti. That one mounted the throne. When he mounted the throne, there was no more peace in Benin Kingdom. There was hunger, fast, gnashing of teeth. If you plant corn, it will not grow. You plant yam, it will not grow. Benin was diminishing. So they went to meet an oracle who told them that the owner of that stool is somewhere. They should look for him. They looked for him, got him quite all right. Asked him to come to Benin to take the throne. He laughed. He said, no. You people know I'm still alive. And you put the wrong people on the throne. I will not come. It took them 3 good years to convince him to come and take the throne of Benin. To cut a long story short, after the 3rd year, he made his way, he decided to go. After they have sent him a parable that made him to understand that wherever you go, wherever you are, your home is your home. They collected 2 rats, the bush rat and house rat, calabashed them, and sent it to him. Why I'm telling you should come home, this is what I'm telling you now. When they got to him, he said, you people are here again. They said, yes, we will continue to come until you come to Benin. He said, these are presents for you. He said, I don't know the contents. Open. They opened the first one with bush rat. The bush rat jumped out, was looking for an escape. They were looking at the rat, quack, quack, quack. To the bush, quack, 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 quack. Went to the bush. They opened the second one. That second one contained house rats. The rat came out, got to the gate, smelled outside, came back to the room. Got to the window, smelled outside, came back to the room. Was looking for the fork. You know, those days when we are building houses, you get about 2 or 3 forks, you put sticks on top. Then you roof it. So immediately Don got one of the sticks, back, to the decking. That is his home. So our father now, Prince Opame, said, no matter wherever you are, your home is home. He will now rise and go home. That was, you know, historians, nobody was alive then, but they changed dates. The date known to me as the king of Ora today He left and he was crowned the Oba of Benin in 1483. 1483. He ruled for 17 years and died 1500. When he died, our father, the father of your father, Agba Oraikpe, now went for the royal burial ceremony. When he got there, he participated in everything. After the burial, they were looking at him, was looking at them, say, why are you people wasting time? It's my father's tomb, I want to stay there. They said no. He said, why? He said they will tell him in 9 days' time. The 9th day, they gathered together, the chiefs and elders of Benin, to pass the words to him that they don't deny that he's the father of, the son of Oba Zola who died. But he was not born in Benin. He was born outside Benin. He was born here. He said, you people mean it here? He said, that is why I should not sit on this seat. He said, yeah. This is my father's seat and I will occupy it. Anybody who knows his father's seat, he should come and occupy it. So he sat, he lived in Benin for good 4 years. Benin had no king. It's in the history. Recorded. Benin had no king for 4 years. After the 4th year, why am I wasting time? It is time for him to go. Since you say I will not sit on my father's seat, Benin became afraid because the father was a conqueror, a warrior and a conqueror. They thought he would come to Benin anytime to wage war. He said, no, I am going back to my land to meet my children. That was how he left there. Before 1504, another Oba was put there over Isee. So what I am trying to tell you, you are in Benue State. The blue blood, the royal blue blood is in each and every one of you. You are princes and princesses in that Benue State, originated from Benin Kingdom. You are not just ordinary Benin. You have the royal blue blood flowing in your veins. You are princes and princesses from Benin. As we, the Ora, we know ourselves as princes and princesses from Benin. When I mounted the throne, we were doing some Ora Day. This is the calabash sent to me by the Oba of Benin. You see it? Yeah. He sent it to me with a parable, thinking that I will not know the meaning. He equated this box to be the box sent to our father to come to Benin with rats. This box was brought here by 3 old men. The youngest was 87 years old. The oldest was 92 years old. 3 of them came to hand over this. When they came, instead of them to tell me, this is what Oba of Benin has brought for me, they said, whether I like this thing or I like the drinks, he brought 9 cartons of assorted hot drinks. I said, I don't drink. I don't want the drink. It's this calabash I want. So they clapped. They said, Omonopa said, if I say I don't want it, they should tell me to take it from them and tell me the history behind it. So I laughed. I said, okay, I will tell you the history surrounding this box. When I gave them the history of the 2 rats, they were clapping. All I want to tell each and every one of you, you must know where you come from. You must be proud of where you come from. If any Benin man meets you in Benue State, if you know any Benin man there, go back and tell that person that you are a descendant of Ozolwa. That is what we call ourselves, Ibi Ozolwa. That is the children of Ozolwa. If you say that to any Benin man, he will change his mind and start giving you your due respect. We are not just Benin people, we are princes and princesses from Benin. May God continue to guide you.
This is the house of the descendant of Ahedu, the elder brother of Agba. This is the land and ancestral shrine of Agba.
Where we are now is your ancestral shrine. And we'll be passing a lot of plots. You see where Kpere and others have been planted. They are the ancestral buildings that are falling down, where your people really existed. So this is the shrine, and this is the place you people took off. The whole of this area, I don't need to divide the land, you know, yes, but all the same, I don't want to establish that from this part, it's your great grandfather's land, and we're happy to show you. Like one of them, you know, followed me behind, was agitating if anything can be done in your name here, you'll be very.
Agba's shrine is dilapidated now as he had migrated to Benue State, hence no one to take care of the shrine. It is, however, being preserved for future generations to witness. Some prominent persons from Igede, under the auspices of the Igede Nationwide Assembly, embarked on the trip to see for themselves what ancestral Ora Kingdom looked like. They were happy to find out that they were all descendants of the Oba of Benin.
We're here to discover our roots, you know, in Igede land. When some of us were born, we feel our parents came from, our forefathers came from Ora. That's why we are here, to know the place and associate with the people, and whatever news we get, we carry it there, because at home there are different versions of our origin. Some people say, when I was born, I was told that we came from Ora. And because we fought, our women went to the field, they fought over a pot. Because the Ora people broke our pot, our woman said we should repay her with the same pot. It was not possible, they say we fought. Then other people say we are related to our brother, to Ora people. But now we have come yesterday, what they have told us is that Agba is the 11th son of Ora, and Alidu, which is the second son of Ora, is our brother. So them are originally, yes, we came from Ora. All what I was talking about war, there was nothing like war. Only our papa, Agba, decided to move away from here. There was no war, there was no problem. They just decided to move from here across the river Niger to from Ija there. Across the river Niger and Ija. There are some of our people who are taking going Akpa. We left them there. I went to this place, present abode, and settled there. I'm happy that we are here. If I didn't call them before I die, I would not be happy because we want to find our route and we have found our route.
Since 14 something, so we discovered that we migrated from here to the present land where we are. There's always a oral history that an Igede man migrated from here. An Igede man is the son of an Agba, and then that Agba is our forefather. That all of us were here before migrated to that present land. Okay. One will confirm that here that Agba is our father, as we get to know in our place. And apart from that, we confirm that we will be migrated from here almost the same period, yeah, to that present land. And in the same way, we also confirm that we will look alike. You look at us, we look alike, no mark. And even if you look at a common Igede man, you think that it's an oral man. If you look at the common oral man, you think that it's an Igede man. So there are a lot of things that really bring that resemblance. Okay.
The message is loud and clear that our roots are here, and that we are one of the foremost son of the Oba of Benin, and that we have royal blue blood in us, and that we cannot even prostrate before the Oba of Benin. The message is loud and clear. Even though we are in Benue and Cross River, our roots are down here.
There is need for us to harness our resources, both material and human, together, pursue a common cause for the progress of progress and development of the Twin Brothers. So that is the message I have to give people and even the other people. And I can assure you, we are getting the message, we are taking the message down home to our people, and we will pursue a cause that will be of mutual benefit to both together and the other people.
We are not all historians, but stories that are true are taken so that we can enhance from way forward. We have come as your descendants, sir, to know what we can do to ensure that your brothers, your sons in Benue and Cross River live like other Nigerians. Now that we know that we have met with our larger group, the Ora people, we have other people in Nigeria who can come together under your leadership. Will the Igede people continue to remain in their faith? We have come to this alliance so that you design a way that we can even have a common voice in the National Assembly. That we have a way of telling the world that we are not just minorities here and there. The discussion that history brought about has a lot to do. There we have seen your capable sons and daughters who can come to our aid to set up industries. For sure, our sons and daughters, some of them will return here. And to effect this, we plead that the intermarriage that started some years back between the Ora and the Igede relations back home should be encouraged. I wish to tell all my children who are in the university, who are boys, to look for their partners from here. The development of the people is essential. And what is the way forward? Culturally, we will be interacting.
It is only politically that we are separated, but in terms of culture and anything that has to do with our ancestral ceremonies, we are one. In fact, whenever the entire Igede as a nation gather for one reason or the other, the gathering is not completed except Gabo is represented. And it is on the basis of that that I am here representing that section of Igede who are in Cross River State. That there are so many mysteries surrounding the origin and migration of Igede people to where we are. And all along it has been the desire of the past generation, the present generation, to actually find out where they come from and what actually motivated the migration to where we are now. And we really thank God that those dreams that has been on for quite some time is being fulfilled today as we are here in our ancestral home. Alright, Sabunda. All along, as we know, whether in little forum or fora or larger fora, whenever we are actually reflecting back on the history of Igede nation, history of Igede nation is not completed except Ora is mentioned.
We, the descendant of Kpere, suffice to state that Ugua Pame, who is the father of Ora, was a prince from the palace of the Oba of Benin. He was therefore the rallying person when they migrated from Benin. The whole of Edo North, formerly known as Kpere and Isee, are product of this expedition. We are equally happy that you, the children of one of the 12 sons of Ora, Agba, have grown in leaps and bounds, occupying more space in Benue State than you would have had if you were with us in the Ora. You have equally brought to our notice an additional news that some of our kids and kin sojourn in Akwa Ibom, Cross River, and Federal Capital Territory. May the good God of our ancestors direct their way home. Let it be known to you, and be proud that you are descendant of one of the great family of Benin Kingdom. You are from no other place in Edo State than from the royal palace of the Oba Benin, like all true sons and daughters of Ora. Please permit me to delve a little into the history of Ora, our progenitor, and three of his sons, viz. Umale, the fourth son, Obe, the fourth son, and Agba, the 11th son. Okpame, aka Ugua, who later became Oba Azolo, the conqueror, ruled Benin between 1453 and 1500. He was the third son of Oba Ewere, the Great, who ruled Benin Kingdom in 1440 and 1473. Prince Okpame was exiled from Benin for his unruly behavior. Being the Oba of Benin's son, he left Benin with slaves, attendants, and friends. He sojourned in many places before finally settling at Odorere. It was at Odorere that he gave birth to Ora, who in turn gave birth to 12 sons that makes the present Ora clan. It took the Benin people 3 years to convince Ugua to come back to Benin to inherit his father's throne, and became Oba Ozolwa. After the death of Oba Ozolwa, Ora went to Benin to perform his father's burial rites. On completion, he stayed back to be crowned the Oba of Benin. This was denied him for the reason that he was not born inside the palace. He came back to stay with his 12 sons, children at Odorere. The children are 1. Umale Ahiedu, Isee, Obe, Iriaro, Egomi, Owato, Ugwarobi, Roba, Odum, Ohela, Agba, which is your father's son. Then Ofebe, that is the last child. It was the union of some of the 12 sons of Ora that gave birth to the present 6 towns of the present Ora clan. These 12 sons lived a communal life and did things in common. Umale, the eldest son of Ora, was giant-like in stature, a man gifted with uncommon strength and ready